going on, everybody? Today is September 8th, I believe, and right now I am down on what I call Bear Creek, because the Bear Creek runs right through it, and it's where I have my food plot this year. I'm gonna be checking a couple cameras, and we're gonna be, I think, moving the stand. It's gonna be in the same tree, but we're actually gonna move it up a little higher, so it's a little bit better concealed. Because it seems like later in the year they just get picked off after the leaves fall pretty easily where that is right now. So I'm gonna move that around a little bit, and I also have a blind we're gonna go put on a platform over a big bean field, and then I have another stand that if we have time before class, well, if I have time before class, I'm gonna get it hung. So we'll see if we get that far. But yeah, super nice today. I think it's like 65 degrees right now, and it's like almost 10 o'clock, so it's really nice. But this will be like the last big check that we do on our cameras and moving stands around before season starts, because it starts here a week from tomorrow. So we're 8 days away right now, and I'm jacked. I'm gonna try to get Megan on a nice buck for like the first month at least. Just kind of dedicate that part to her, because I really would like to see her get a nice buck with her bow. She shot a couple deer with her bow. She shot a decent 9-point, and then a doe. And that was like all within a week a couple years ago. But last year she didn't get anything, so I'm gonna really try to get her a buck this year with her bow. And yeah, I'm really excited to video for you guys this fall, and let's just go around today and see what all we can get done. Okay, I walked like 10 feet further, and there's actually a doe down here in the creek. Let's see if I can get a video of her. I just got this stand set up. You can see the food plot here behind me. There is some turnips growing in it. I walked out there just a little bit ago, and it was honestly better than it looked from a distance. So they're still growing. The beans, there's a few, so I mean there's something at least there. But this will just be a double set. You can see down below me I have a ladder stand, and I have 2 steps. I don't know if you can see those 2 steps getting up to the one I'm on. And then this was the one, it had a seat there, I just took it off, it's down there at the bottom. But this was the one that we were hunting out of. But you see, it's probably 4 feet lower, just the platform is. So you're gonna be setting up, your head's gonna be, you're gonna be a lot higher than that one was, and so you're gonna be more concealed. Behind me I have these trees as a backdrop, so you see, like when I'm sitting here and a deer looks, there's gonna be trees and stuff right behind me, so I blend in a little better. But you still have a great shot right here where they walk all the time. And then right here you can see my scrape post that I have, and I didn't bring anything to redo that. That was something I totally forgot. So that'll be something I do probably either Sunday or next week right before season. But yeah, so I got this set up, and now I'm gonna climb down, take this down. Happy with how this turned out. Got a bow hanger here, and so just grab your bow, shoot a deer. Should be that easy. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited to hunt out of here. Like I said, it's a stand we've hunted a ton, but the wind is usually, it's favorable for really anything but like a really hard north. And if that's the case, we have a blind out here that we set in, so usually pretty good. So we'll see you guys. I'm gonna go put the blind on the platform now and catch you guys there. Just head down here to this bean field down in this big river bottom, and this is where we're gonna put the blind on the platform at. The platform is, you can see those trees right out here. There's kind of an island of trees. It's just right on the edge of it. But I also have a Taxcam on the side of the woods I'm on right now, and then right through the jaw, you can kind of see the opening. Right in there we have a stand, and then I have a camera really close to the stand that that was one I showed, I think, a couple, like 2 videos ago. So there's a buck down here. I'm really trying to get Megan on. He's a sweet deer. He has kind of a messed up side on his rack, but he has a lot of mass. He's probably 5.5 is what I'm guessing. I had him last year, but he put on probably, I don't know, I'd say he put on 30 inches. So they say when they put on that much that it's time to go hunt them. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get her on that deer. I think we'll have either a good shot in the stand over here, or even just him walking out there by the platform. They walk that grass line that the platform's on a lot, so hopefully we can get him within range for her. But right now we're gonna walk over here, check this camera, and if there's something on it, I will show you guys, so stay with me. Okay, So you can see we're standing on the platform. I got the blind here. There's raccoon poop everywhere. We have like a week till season. So then they'll be good and used to it by the time they come. And it's plus, the platform's already here and it's just gonna be a blind. So I mean, they're not really gonna care about it anyway, but you can kind of see where they have a trail, literally like 3 yards away from here, all the way up the edge. And then there were actually quite a few beds right here in this waterway. And then there's a bunch of cattails, and you can see the other side of the field back there. But next time I come, I thought about bringing a saw and cutting down like some trees right there just so you can see there. But this will definitely be a spot I'm sure we'll hit up in rifle season because you can just see so far. So gonna get the blind load. You got the waterway like I was saying. The truck's right next to one of my cameras, so you'll be able to see the deer if they walk in front of that. And here's where they walk a lot, and then here's the other side of it. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a great spot, whether you're bow hunting or rifle hunting. I'm super excited. Okay, so it's noon right now, and I'm not gonna have time to set up that stand or go check one of the other cameras. That was way down in the woods. It was quite a bit of a walk, so I just pulled back in here. It was a camera we put up just over a week ago, and I'm just gonna check it real quick, see if there's anything on it, and then I'll probably finish the rest, I would say Saturday morning, so that'll be in a couple days. So I'll finish this video then, but for right now I'm gonna check this camera, and if there is anything on it, I'll show you guys. But if not, I'll be back Saturday morning finishing it all out. So we'll see you guys then. Alrighty guys, so like I said, I didn't have time, what was it, Thursday to finish the video, so here we are. It's Saturday morning. Got Megan videoing for me, but we came back here to a spot where we've had a lot of buck activity right before it gets dark, and so we're sitting right over here along this edge of this cornfield, and we got a ladder stand in the woods, not crazy far from here. It's probably about 120 yards, but for bow hunting, it's just not the best spot. It's usually kind of a far shot, and it's hard to get it any closer without being seen. So I got these hawk sticks I got over the summer, super light, easy to hang, and we found a good tree right here that we can, and there's a ton of branches that I'm gonna have to clear. But I think once we get the stand up in there, it's gonna look really good, and you're gonna be hidden well, and hopefully we're gonna get Megan a nice buck right here.
I think that's great. We put a cell cam over here, what was that, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
And we've been having a lot of activity, honestly, of all sorts of
even a lot of turkeys.
Yeah. I'm like, there has been all sorts of stuff over here, but yeah, there's some good shooters over here, and so they've honestly been, right now still early, but they've been showing up every night. So I'm excited. You know, opening day's a week from yesterday, so yeah, we are excited and ready, and we're gonna get these hung and potentially come out here and be able
hopefully
to
opening night if we have time, or opening weekend. Last night, me and the dog, we went driving around. I was probably a half mile from this spot out on the blacktop, but there was a nice buck out in the field, and I got out and I videoed him, and it was actually one we have pictures of over here, and so I'll put that part of that video in here. But he's a really cool deer. He splits off on his G3s on both sides, like at the base, and they're both about, I'd say, 8 inches long. I mean, he's a really cool deer, so he'd be cool. But there's also a really tall frame deer that we have back here that I think would be really awesome if Megan could get him with a bow. But there's also there's a few back here. There's a nice 9. There's,
you just can't go wrong with it back here.
So we're gonna try to get this stand hung, and once we're up there, I'll show you guys the view. So I'll catch you then. So I just got both these stands hung. You can see I got the sticks on the tree, Megan down there at the bottom. And it's looking really good. Sitting over the corner of this cornfield right here. So you can see the corn didn't grow very well, but they ate off what all did. Right here along, there's this cow pasture, and we have a camera, I believe. Yeah, the camera's right there on the tree that runs just like, it's 10 yards away from the stand. So these deer will cut across this edge. I don't know if you can see all the tracks from here, but there's plenty of tracks right there, and they use this timber a lot. You can see there's a trail right there, and you can also see all the way to that other side. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I'm super excited to hunt this spot. Hopefully Megan can get a shot at a nice buck out of here, and I'm just glad to have it hung. It wasn't too hard to do, so if we ever wanted to move to a different spot, it would be pretty easy. But I think we'll probably leave this here for this year. I think we might get down and go check a camera really quick and then head back to the house. But if there's anything on that camera, I'll show you guys, and if not, that will be the end of this video. So thanks for watching, and next time we see you guys, we'll probably be in the tree, because we're 6 days away from opener. So if we don't see you guys checking that camera, we'll see you in a tree next week.